Ellie's house for cyber lunch.
We'll just see what happens.
I just roll for punches, man.
Roll with it.
And speaking of rolling, we are rolling. We are live.
We are live.
You are a little close, but that's okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Cyber Lunch. My name's Darrell.
My name is Justin.
I'm Jake.
We're on the 24th episode. Which
No,
is,
25th.
No, this is 24th.
Is it?
No.
I thought we did 23.
So short to a milestone.
Hey, man, that's a quarter of a century.
Not yet.
20. Oh, well, yeah. I'm saying 25.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a weekly podcast that deals with nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives through growing up in the digital revolution. Plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests sometimes and some of our favorite music, movies, television shows of the past and today. We're going to be focusing on music later on in the episode today. We got a great show, so thanks for stopping by San Diego. And speaking of San Diego, somebody was just there, right?
No, I didn't go to San Diego.
I think that's the only place that I would have interest in going to in California.
I want to get there, man.
Where did you go? You left us. We were so sad without you.
I left at a perfect
Everyone was
time.
sad. All 9 people that listened were real sad.
It was
Yeah.
it was weird having you gone for 10 days. It was weird.
I only cried 3 times into my pillow, but it's fine.
The only person I cared about leaving was my cat. I knew everybody else would be
You sound
okay.
like my girlfriend.
Your cat was just fine, by the way. I have the key, so
Darrell did a wonderful job.
thank you.
So did Stevie.
And Stevie. And even Jake.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I helped it.
What was the weirdest thing you saw, Wes? And where'd you go?
Yeah, I went to San Francisco.
Okay.
Coolest-
Did you put flowers in your hair?
No.
Did you
That was
have
the song.
I
any?
didn't go to Coachella.
Did you have any rice while you were there?
I went to Chinatown.
Did you?
Yeah.
What the hell? What
San
is that?
Francisco treat, man. Rice-a-roni.
Oh, no, I didn't have
Oh.
any. Rice
Aroni, the San
Francisco
Francisco
treat. No, the coolest thing out there I saw was Alcatraz.
Really?
And then we went to Yosemite.
Fuck, I like rice-a-roni. Sorry. Sorry. I really
Think
do.
about that chicken flavor.
Yeah, man.
there a
God,
guy
sorry,
on-
sorry.
The
Or their
long
Spanish
grain and
rice.
the browns.
The Spanish rice.
Is there a Sean Connery interpreter on Alcatraz?
No.
Interpretator?
Interpreter.
No, but they did have an ex-con
Impersonator.
who was talking his...
Interpreter?
Interpreter.
Interpreter.
Darrell needs an interpreter.
Oh, wow. It's been a long week, okay?
I'm sorry I left.
My brain's been scrambled by video games. It's okay.
So you did go to the Rock, though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then Yosemite, which was cool.
Now, do they have an authentic version where you can, like, swim back?
I don't think they would encourage that.
Did you see any sharks?
It's like,
No, I saw a shitload of seagulls,
Yeah,
though.
and seals. I saw that.
Yeah, dude, the pier. They had all the seals.
okay, let me ask you a question about that because I see people fishing out there. How does that work out?
Well, it's
What if you hook a seal? Like, what do you do?
We were walking down a pier kind of right by Golden Gate, and there's clearly a sign that says no fishing on both sides. And people are like fly fishing with people behind them, like just whipping. There's like hooks zipping between people and shit. Some guy's like, whoa, just like, oh, okay.
I pushed that asshole overboard.
Yeah.
Manho!
And then we ended up in L.A., mostly Hollywood
God.
area.
Did you see anybody famous?
I went to the coolest thing I did out there is we went to a taping of Family Feud,
Really?
and it was
Nice, dude. Was that with,
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yeah.
We were like 5th row. It's basically they do like a stand-up show and they film a TV show like around it, and there's like hype men and shit, and they were giving away like old cue cards that he used and shit, and so they'd like they do like quizzes or like fake Family Feuds, and they did one where they're doing like a dance off, and then played the chicken dance, and they're just having like people standing up, and I like started like doing like this little jig, and I got one of the cards, and it has like Steve Harvey makeup and shit all over it.
Oh, nice, dude.
It was pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, my cousins were actually on that show not too long ago. Second cousins on my mom's side.
Oh, like participating?
Yeah, the
That's what we want to
McCozak
do
brothers.
next, yeah.
Yeah, the McCozak brothers.
Have they aired it?
Yeah, they aired it already.
long did it take to go?
I don't know. It was a couple months ago.
Okay.
I watched it. I forgot about it, and then my mom was watching it, and I walked in. I'm just like, holy shit, is
Whoa!
that John? Is that Tom? Is that Matt? It's like,
I know all those names.
yeah, there's some more, but
S'mores?
S'mores. Yes, everybody. Okay, thanks.
That's cool though.
Hiked up to the Hollywood sign.
We should let's tell our little text back and forth that we had, because I started out ripping on California, and Justin was ripping me back because I was talking shit about. I was just like saying,
I called you a grandpa.
Yeah, it was like I was making jokes, but he's like, oh, I'm in LA or something now, and I said, well, how
No,
many?
I was in San Francisco
Okay.
because at the beginning of my trip.
Okay,
Be
and
nice.
I said, how many homeless people have you seen there so far? And he's like, none.
I'm like none grandpa or something.
Yeah,
like
none,
that.
grandpa. And I said, well, how much human feces have you seen, or human shit have you seen? And he's like, none. That's when he said none, grandpa. And like literally 5 minutes later, he texts me back. Oh, there's where the homeless
Well,
people are.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I hear that. I heard that from many people.
The day he had
so.
texted me was the first day we were there, and it was rainy, so we spent a lot of time indoors at like a science museum, which was the tits, by the way. We were
I'm gonna
really-
have to edit that out now. Thanks a lot, Justin.
Okay.
We just went over our PG-13 rating, so
Okay. No, I lost my train of thought.
the Science Museum was the
So
tip.
not, not until the
Yeah, the Science Museum was a.
the second day we went out and walked around the city, and that's so you just asked me too early.
That was funny.
Did you
And
play-
then yeah, so the second day I'm walking around and I go to Jake. Oh hey, there's your homeless guy, and then like 5 minutes later, oh there's your poop. that was
Hey, what do you expect him to do, man?
on the subway and stuff. So
Porta
What do you
potties for the
expect?
homeless.
And then in LA, I saw a homeless guy just laying on the block with his like butt, well, not butt crack, like his butt hanging out.
Nice.
So
Classy, stay classy.
it wasn't super bad like I thought, but weed is everywhere.
Oh,
I
I
can only
bet.
imagine.
It's legal out there, so you don't need to edit that out.
No, that's true. They got delivery
It's
services
just you just
and
walking
everything.
around, you're like, oh okay, I smell that.
Everywhere. You
Yeah.
can't do it like in stores and shit like that, right? Like
No.
you got to keep it to yourself, kind of.
Yeah.
What did you see at Yosemite?
Nature.
Okay. Did you see
Dude,
anything cool?
it's
Like
nuts,
hawks fly
man.
out of the sky and like take out squirrels or anything?
No, I didn't. I saw a bunch of like mule deer up there.
Okay, cool. Did you punch one?
No,
Okay.
I didn't get that close.
Well, that's the
Just
first thing
mostly-
I would have
We
done
hiked up a
personally. but-
waterfall, and that's extremely wet.
Like,
I never realized.
Like literally, you hype.
Like
okay.
next to it,
Okay.
like
You,
it's there.
you didn't realize it was wet. There's water falling out of
What
the
is
sky.
I think it's just a small one. Is this gonna be? And I'm like literally like crawling motion.
What was the best pizza you had out there? Because I know you had pizza once.
We had pizza. The first one in San Francisco
He did too.
had pesto, and I didn't care for that too much.
Okay. Don't you
I had
hate that?
Indian that night instead, and that was way better.
Indian food?
No.
Yeah.
You're risky.
Oh, I love Indian food.
Yeah, but you get on a bus and it's like, oh shit.
But I had a.
Gotta poop. Gotta poop.
I
Gotta
did
poop.
have
Gotta
yeah,
poop.
yeah.
I did have a really good burger in Malibu. It was I don't know what it was.
Was it
man.
ironically a California?
No, I
burger?
don't eat tomato on my burger.
Good man. Good man.
I don't
Let
like
it-
fruit on my beef.
Lettuce and ketchup and cheese.
Ugh, fucking ketchup.
No, but this didn't have like lettuce.
Don't
it didn't have like that one
Talk
of those.
shit
Yeah,
about
don't even
ketchup.
get
Don't
away
even
from
start.
me.
Get out of my house. How about that? If you like ketchup, get
All
out.
right, guys, this has been Cyber Lunch.
I will drink ketchup.
Yeah, you can have it.
Just
See, I'm like that with mustard, though. I see, I love
Yeah,
mustard.
You're the
you're the mustard mayhem, and I'm the ketchup. Put together, we form.
I'm like that.
Justin's the mayo.
Yeah,
Dude. Oh,
he's the
hate
mayor
that.
on your high school cafeteria cheeseburger.
Yeah, I love
Dude,
mayo.
I'm like that
I
guy
gotta just
in,
round it out so I have a flavor. I'm
Wow.
sorry, that was me in high school. So
I was thinking because it was fatter than the rest.
no, if anybody takes that mold, it's well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
should
should
get
get
it,
on a
man.
scale.
Huh?
Get on a scale.
Hey, man, I only gained 8 pounds in a year
1
and
to
a half.
10.
I only gained 8 pounds of solid greatness.
I lost pounds, but I think I got them back already.
Really?
It happens that way.
Yeah.
Well, when you eat vegan nachos all the time, it's just lettuce wraps, right?
Ick.
I
Yours-
don't think.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong at all. What have we been playing? That was a huge.
Well, you and I
huge
played
intro.
PUBG for quite a while today.
Today.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
that
you
was
played the other night too.
that was
pretty
stressful.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, we didn't say this on the chat, but for $30, it's fun to screw around with your friends.
Yeah.
And you get endless play time out of it.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
little bit
every
repetitive.
time it's a little repetitive, but
But-
every time it's that addiction that you have when you go to like a casino where it's like just one more dollar and a max bet, and I'm gonna get that royal flush if I'm playing poker. Or, you know what I mean? I'm
We
going
got
for
close.
the jackpot.
We got close.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, no chicken dinner yet for you guys?
No.
I have.
I don't
not,
think I've gotten
I
one.
have not yum 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 chicken dinner yet. No,
Yum yum yum.
no,
Chicken.
none of that.
Dude, I was happy with anything under 10. I'm happy with. I think that's pretty good. Out
Yeah,
of
you
100
got 7.
people.
I was trying to guide you, but it was
No, that helped.
It was tough.
That helped. Me and Balam got 10th yesterday.
That's pretty good. I
And
mean,
not
as a
yet.
two
duo.
or a
Huh?
squad?
Just
Team
me and him.
Okay.
The funny thing is, like, Fortnite's all the craze, and I haven't really played that. And I even hear that there's a mobile app for that now.
On the
Yeah,
iOS,
Jake just told
Holy
me that. I'm gonna have
buckets,
to.
man.
Let me pull
You
it
know,
up real quick.
It made $25 million in like a month.
It's funny because, like, right when it came out, just a bunch of people were talking shit about it. You know, like, oh,
Yeah, it's a copy, blah, blah, blah. Now everybody's jumped over to that.
yeah.
There's
Well, I
more
think-
variety, that's why.
Well, I think it's just also not M-rated. Maybe it's a little.
There's nothing bad about PUBG.
Well, yeah. If you run up on somebody and shoot them, it's kind of graphic, as primitive as it is.
Yeah, it's not bad graphic, or it's bad graphics, but you can still tell. I mean, it's people.
But I mean,
shooting
imagine
people.
you have like a 10-year-old.
So make a cartoon shooting each other.
That's Fortnite.
How the hell am I
right?
supposed to play Fortnite on my phone with my thumbs, dude?
I don't know. Apparently, there's a PUBG version too, which I don't even dare using, and people have told me that it's actually worth it. I don't know if it's free or what the deal is.
I could see maybe on a tablet.
I
but
just got them both. I'll try them out.
yeah,
Stay
I don't know
tuned.
I don't know how to run on your phone, but
It is 7:00.
It is not 7 o'clock. It's the pizza.
and we played some more Destiny.
I did end up buying the expansion.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Justin.
Yeah.
But I did.
For what?
Justin was talking to me
Destiny
about it.
2.
Oh, I figured you guys would both get it.
I wasn't going to. I was pretty salty at it. And plus, I don't know, I expelled most of what I wanted out of that game. And then I heard there was a new bit of campaign, which I've finished in about hour and a half,
Hour
I
and
would
a
say.
half,
Yeah,
2 hours, yeah.
around there. Kind of took my sweet time with some stuff. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really, really pretty for what
Oh,
it
yeah.
was. And
So you still
Cool.
haven't done any of the like side quests or nothing like that. You did the main story, and that's
I did some of the side quests, I think along the way by accident when we were trying to figure out that deal with Akora.
okay.
But yeah, I'm kind of...
There's cool new gear to get. I'm getting new stuff. That's why I'm happy with
That's
it.
what you like about it.
Right. If I'm getting new stuff and I don't have everything, I'm happy. So right now I'm kind of catching up to the level cap, but the new DLC is coming out on May 8th. So, whatever. Let's see what happens, Darrell. Let's go for it, man. And plus, it's a game that we play together. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, now it's going to be kind of tough with God of War, which we'll get to later.
Yeah, but go
But-
hard. Just get through it and don't sally it. You'll be
I
all right.
shouldn't sally it because it's a great game, but we'll get to that a tad later. Justin, you've been on vacation, so you haven't been able to get your hands on anything, right? You mentioned you were playing some mobile games or something of that nature, the Slayaway Camp.
Well, yeah, I had to get a new phone because mine busted out on the way
How?
back from vacation.
What?
Dead battery, wouldn't recharge.
You got a new phone? What'd you get?
Yeah, iPhone 8.
Let me see it.
I was gonna do the 10, but it was like I'm just like I don't want.
It shows what I know. I thought the new phone was the 8.
There's a 10. The 10 is the X, that $1,000 one.
Yeah, $1,000.
What does it do? Make macaroni and cheese for you
That's
while you're
basically
sitting on
what
the couch?
said.
I
was
have
just like, eh.
these are mine, by the way.
I almost got that Galaxy 9 though, because that camera with the aperture and stuff, you were showing me that. I was like, oh.
I thought Galaxies were lighting on fire, though.
I didn't think you were gonna get an Apple again. I thought you were
They
gonna
got
go.
me by the balls. Look, I got all the accoutrements. It plugs right in and it's all
Accoutrement.
connected. And
A cool
And a
I
cat
got like a day of
screensaver.
music.
Cat screensaver, of course.
Yeah, tacos
With
too.
tacos too. Yep. Okay.
A taco cap.
Yeah, it's not much different from my other.
Did you
phone,
play
but-
anything on the plane, or what the hell did you do on the plane?
Dude, my battery wouldn't last. It would.
So you just like stared
literally-
at the back of the
Did
seat.
you putty it? Did you just sit there and
literally
stare?
throughout my whole vacation, I would charge it throughout the night and hope it would be 100% in the morning, and I would take it off and watch it just drop as we got to our destination. And once we finally went there, I'd use whatever battery was left to take 20 pictures, and then it'd be like, oh, I'm done.
Oh, sorry.
I almost lost them all. I thought it wouldn't turn back on, but I got them all. It's good.
No,
But
Jake.
no, yeah, there's this new Friday the 13th puzzle app that's like Slayaway Camp from the same developers that I've been playing.
You sound really excited.
I mean, it's a mobile game.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it about?
It's basically like Slayaway Camp. It's a puzzle where you go through and you try and slash certain counselors in a certain.
It's
manner
grid based, right?
It's grid based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've
I'm
talked
trying to
about
help
this
you out.
before.
Yeah. If you, I think about
It's
like
just
8
basically that
episodes
with
back.
It's about basically that with the Friday the 13th skin. I talked to the developers on Facebook. I was like, "Oh, this reminds me of Sleightway Camp." They're like, "We did that too." So I was like, "Oh, okay, that's you didn't rip it off." And then right before I left, I noticed that Xbox had. Was this no? This wasn't before I left. This is since I've gotten back. I think that they started doing this horror sale on Xbox Live.
I saw that. Yeah.
So I've still been trying to
On
finish
Halloween Horror Spectacular.
finish Far Cry, but I picked up Crawl on this horror.
I did too. It was like $7 or something like that.
Yeah, man, it never goes on sale either.
I've had my eye on this game for a super long time.
Mike was talking about it about a year ago. It's been out for almost 5.
Oh my gosh.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Sorry, almost 4.
Yeah. August 6, 2014. Developer is Power Hoof. Engine is Unity. Genre, it's kind of like a beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's like a side-scrolling brawler / dungeon crawler kind of thing. It's all like old like bit based and it has like 8-bit music and stuff. It's 8 o'clock.
It's a cross-genre game with roguelite, bullet hell, and brawler elements for up to 4 offline players and bots.
So yeah, it's all couch co-op. You can't do it online, which sucks, but
Randomly generated though, that's cool.
all the
dungeons.
rooms are randomly generated. If I remember right, you can do like a 3. It goes up to 4. Yeah.
Now,
And
what's the art style like? Is it like 8-bit or?
You want me to pull up some pictures? Well,
Oh, okay, yeah,
I believe one player can play as like the dungeon, kind of like
Boss Monster.
Boss Monster,
The
a little
game.
bit.
Okay. It's a card game from Brotherwise Games. Check it out.
Dude,
It's
it
really
looks
awesome.
freaking
Talked about
whacked
it,
out.
too. Yeah, and they got just old monsters and stuff. It's very like 8-bit. Yeah, there's some animation there for you.
That looks cool as hell.
There's a really cool trailer for it where they do like a Edgar Allan Poe kind of like reading to like this.
Oh yeah, it's like some scary wizard or something like that. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty sweet.
How much is it? $7?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games on there that I already have. Like you're talking, Hello Neighbor, I've been interested kind of in.
You know, that's a first person kind
Dude,
of
that shit will haunt my dreams if I play that
It's
game.
basically just go into a neighbor's house and
Yeah,
try
the AI learns what you do.
Yep. Yeah, so you can't keep doing the same thing to get. Basically, you're trying to get into your neighbor's house. You're trying to sneak in, and he's a creepy dude.
Yeah, he's a murderer.
And he wanders
stuff.
around. Yeah, you're trying to get evidence that he's a murderer. It's like
I
Rear
would-
Window, but you're.
I would buy
sneaking
this
in his house.
game. I would buy.
By this game.
I would buy this game if the DLC was the Insane Clown Posse's house. So you would have
What the hell do you want to steal from them?
I don't know, like some
Meth?
magical bong or something hilarious,
Yeah,
like
meth.
stupid. Yeah, meth, whoever.
Face paint and meth. Darrell's
Shank's
running
too
short.
dope, and you got to do like a bunch of like Matrix through the house. I don't know.
Who
Sorry,
the hell has talked about those guys in like freaking 10 years?
I don't know. I saw something on YouTube the other day. I don't. Never mind. Carry on.
Girl, if you don't own Outlast 2 yet, you can get it for pretty cheap on there. I already have. And
I already beat it. Oh damn it! I paid.
$10.
I
I'm not-
paid.
I
I
don't-
paid
I have no
$30
interest.
for that game.
I did too.
No interest.
Beat it.
Too crazy.
Beat it.
Too crazy. Too creepy for me.
I heard Observer's tight. Yes, I heard it's really
That's
good.
a walking simulator too. But-
Yeah, there's a bunch of interesting kind
Tacoma. I do want to play Tacoma.
of horror-based stuff.
Virginia too. I heard Virginia is pretty good. Tumbleweed Park is good. Yeah, there's a lot of good games for.
Those are all kind of adventure games.
Let Them Come. What is? Oh yeah.
Guns, Gore, and Cannoli was super fun.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a great game.
That's great.
Mutant League Football. I know I was touting that a while ago. If anybody wants to play it, $13.
Soma. That's a good game.
Nope. Whole bunch of nopes underwater with a bunch of scary ass AI
Slayaway
robots.
cams.
No, no.
Soma.
Soma
Yes.
is in space.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I put money. It's not.
Who's right?
It's in space.
It's definitely
Underwater facility.
Oh, really?
It's in underwater facility.
Oh.
Daryl, you played this bunker game, right? Wasn't that one of those like video
Yeah, the
games?
bunker. One of the dwarves from The Hobbit was the lead actor. God, I can't remember his name. There he is.
This dude.
Yeah, Samwise.
That's not Samwise. That's
That's Ian Lynch. It's Mark Sheffield.
I don't know.
No idea. I checked the pizza. It's fine for
Okay,
now.
I'm
we're
just
gonna
concerned.
keep it. No, I've got it in the back of my head. You know, it wouldn't be cyber lunch if we weren't snacking
Eating.
on something per se. Let's see here. I went to the movies recently. If we want to carry on,
Go for it.
I went and saw Super Troopers 2. Opening weekend,
Without
420
us?
Blaze It. without you. Sorry about that.
So there's Super Troopers and A Quiet Place.
Oh yeah, I mentioned Quiet Place in the last. You need
Oh.
to see it. You have to,
I will.
especially Justin.
I will.
Justin, it's great. It's incredible. You're gonna love it. Trust me.
It's the greatest.
It's the greatest ever that ever was. Super Troopers 2 was, in a good way, more of the same for the genre of that comedy. The time is meow. When I went to this movie, I did not watch one single trailer.
Really?
Somebody else bought the tickets, and I went to the movie. No idea what I was in for whatsoever. And in a way, it felt like a fever dream. Like
Well,
when
you've seen the first one.
I've seen the first one, but I have I didn't watch any of the trailers for the second one.
Okay.
So when I was in the second one, it was more like a fever dream. Like I felt like I was dreaming this. Like I'm gonna wake up and be like, oh, somebody actually made a Super Troopers 2, and it just so happened to have Rob Lowe. Spoilers. But oh wait, is that a spoiler?
I don't know.
I can edit that out if people are gonna get upset about it. We'll talk.
I'm
about it
upset.
after. Okay.
Dude, like, this is a movie that I'll just eventually own, but I'm not going to go to the theater to see it. I like
do
how
you
they
like
have
the
Starship
original?
Trooper font up there for Super Troopers. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I like the first one a lot. I've watched that movie a lot, and Beer Fest and all that stuff from those
Okay.
guys.
Here's a good question. Both of you guys are gonna like. Which is better, Super Troopers or Reno 911?
Reno.
That's not really a fair question.
Yeah, there's more Reno.
Reno is a TV show, and it allows for development of characters.
Doesn't matter. It's similar comedy, and it's based around police officers. Or I guess you could, in the same way, compare Super Troopers to Police Academy.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
that's
you
a
were
little
gonna
more
say.
of a fair. Super Troopers is better than Police Academy.
But I feel like the humor is kind of more on par with each other if you're talking about Super Troopers compared with Reno
Super
911.
Troopers is like Police Academy meets like National Lampoon or some shit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
So what's Reno 911 then?
It's a great show.
Same thing. Okay, yeah, it's a great show, but I'm just saying it's kind of.
Chips meets Kids in the Hall.
Meets Cops.
Chips meets Cops.
Chips
Yeah,
meets
this,
Cops.
well, yeah,
Terry, what are you doing? Hey guys!
I'm not doing nothing.
beep 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 beep.
That's a great show.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll see this eventually. I'll probably Redbox it, I'm sure.
Parts of the movie I enjoyed just listening to the audience laugh. Like it wasn't 100% my brand of humor, but some things were funny. But not that I didn't enjoy myself, but it was like some of it hit or miss.
They really aren't hitting my demographic.
What's
Good old-
that?
Are you kidding me?
Good old Will
Your
Sasso.
humor?
Yes and no. I mean, I'm not very. I don't have a
I'm
lot
really
of crude
surprised
humor.
at your reaction to. I really thought you, at least like the original more, that this would hold up some nostalgia or something.
It did 100%.
I'm not getting that vibe from you.
100%. It did. It just maybe I'm looking at it too critically. I don't.
I
mean to.
heard that basically they did the same jokes, just a different way.
I can't say anything to that, but I will say that if you're in for like, it's a better comedy that I've seen lately. So if you're gonna go other than The Disaster Artist, which is already out of theaters, if you're gonna go to the theaters,
It's on Netflix.
it's
Is
on
it already?
Netflix. Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I kind
You
of
need
I
to.
kind of refuse.
No.
Yeah.
Don't refuse. It's one of the best comedies I've seen last year.
Don't
and same.
say that, because then he's just gonna hate it even more.
It doesn't. Okay. I'm sorry. Personally, it's not like a world-renowned thing. Like it's like one of the best comedies of last year. No, it's just my personal opinion. Like when I went to the movies, I had the most enjoyment seeing that movie in the theater. Thank you.
I just like that you want me to see it, and I'm not gonna. It'll drive you crazy. Because I really don't care if I see it or not. That's
It's
the
okay.
thing.
It's fine. I'll never watch LA Confidential then.
Well, that's dumb.
What? I
You've
was just
never
thinking
seen
about
that?
that movie the other
Dude,
day.
so was I. I just found it in the dust on the back of that old
I was
TV.
thinking
You
about
just
that
look
when
at the cover and be like, I wonder if Kevin Spacey laid on the kid yet.
Well, that I don't know. I don't think about. That's such a good movie, man.
You cannot
Russell Crowe-
dismiss his
Russell Crowe.
actions because of that movie.
No, Russell.
No?
No, of course not. Russell Crowe was great in that movie. Guy Pearce,
Danny DeVito.
Basinger, Kim Basinger was in it. Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
That was a good one. Sunset Boulevard is a good one. That's like 30 years prior. That reminds me of that movie.
Mulholland Drive.
I thought about all three of those movies I just mentioned there
Mm.
when I was in Hollywood. I need to watch them.
I watched Spider-Man. Got the old lady to watch Spider-Man Homecoming the other night.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
And?
that's a good movie, man. I think I've seen it like 3 times now. I saw it with you, Darrell, in the theater, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Boy.
and it was good. But other than that, I haven't really watched too much. I've been gaming a lot. A lot of Destiny.
What have you been doing? Gaming.
Me? Destiny. A lot of Destiny. And then
Are
PUBG.
you still playing with the Switch?
Well, no, it's your turn now.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yep.
You
Now
never,
this beautiful
you never
outside.
finished Breath of the Wild.
No.
You never finished Mario.
No.
And he's gonna hand it off.
Well, just
Why?
because
So somebody will probably do the same.
when I got lost into Zelda, that was like seriously like 100 and something hours, 80 hours, 90 hours, whatever it was. It was like in 2 or 3 days. And then you gave me Mario, and it felt insurmountable to me. Like it's so much time. You know what I mean? It just hit me at the wrong time. Like I think if I would have played Mario first, I could have moved. You know what I mean? I think I could have moved into Zelda and maybe finished. But Zelda's big, dude. I kind of don't want to finish it yet.
That's why I haven't finished it.
Yeah, I kind of just stopped, and I'm like, man, I just want to explore that again. Go back to it and be like, when the old parts aren't old anymore. You know, they're like, oh yeah, I remember this part, but you're finding new stuff there. You know, because you have to get to places.
It's kind of a game that you just keep in your library forever.
Yep.
That you just can always pop it and go back to and be like, oh yeah.
And guess what? It doesn't have to be online. Go figure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You have to finish Mario though.
I will eventually.
Like
someday.
as you're a Mario fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not a huge Nintendo fan from time to time, but you're a Mario fan. And if you are, you have to finish Odyssey.
I will.
It literally, there's what seems to be an insurmountable amount of moons to collect. Really, you can get through it in a minimal pace. As far as that goes, and still see the credits and get your nostalgia out of everything.
Sure. Like
it is
not
worth it.
not being a completionist, you can still get through it.
100%.
Yeah.
Which people are already speed running, which I guess is like cliche to say, but
I was kind of disappointed in the size of the worlds. I thought I was kind of not disappointed, surprised how they were kind of small.
they're a little bit more linear driven.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, some of them, but like once did you get to New Donk yet?
No, it's Nintendo. It's Mario 64.
It keeps
huge.
It starts here and then it kind of widens. It's like it starts narrow and then it kind of like holds your hand for a little bit and it's like there you are. There,
Have fun.
Have fun. Good
Good
luck.
Nice. James,
That's good.
neither one of you can talk anymore. So anyway, folks, I had some. You know what really grinds my gears?
Welcome to Cyber Boring.
Oh, whatever.
Cyber snore.
Newest brand of apple juice.
Grandpa apple juice.
Essentials.
Have you guys been watching anything? If I can throw a little.
I tried to start Lost in Space.
I've heard that's not that bad.
I don't know. It didn't keep my attention. It's not terrible. There's a panic-stricken moment in the very beginning of that show that I don't think Darrell would make it past.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what I have been watching? Doctor Who.
Did you?
It was
that's the girlfriend effect. She
Well,
got you to listen. Good job, Betsy.
Yeah, I know.
Haha, you'll never get me.
No, but I did want to watch it because I liked the whole. She explained to me the premise, so I did enjoy that.
Where'd you
So,
start?
It was God. Will you pull it up? Doctor Who Legacy. I'll tell you exactly. It's a girl with Billy. God dang it! It's a
I know
blonde
what you're
girl.
talking about.
2005.
So you didn't start with the old one?
No.
You started with the Christopher Eccleston one.
Yes.
And it's Billy Piper.
Billy Piper.
I'm sorry, but that's one of the best tandems.
Really?
I agree.
How do you
didn't
know?
I didn't like
Because
her.
I watched all of those ones.
Really? Who made you do that?
Yeah, you're talking shit about
myself.
me. Who made you do that?
Because
See?
it's like a sci-fi classic.
I'm not the only one. It is a sci-fi classic.
I couldn't watch the old ones because I'm like, it's too dated. It's like watching Star Trek
Dude,
Classic.
I was
It's
like
just
6, 7, 8 years old when that original one
Jesus, Darrell.
was going. What are you
Sorry.
doing over there?
Just calm yourself.
No. And when they changed that I don't want to.
I don't know what you're
How
on
many-
about. What do you? What does that mean? I don't know what that
I started
means.
to say too much and I caught myself really early.
You did.
So, yeah, enjoy that.
So Infinity War.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just kidding.
No,
man.
do not go. We're actually gonna
I'm like getting feels just thinking about things.
Don't-
It's a good show.
okay,
enjoy.
so talk
I haven't
about-
done much.
talk about getting feels. Imagine you're 7 years old right now. Both of you. You're 7.
Okay.
And you just heard about this thing called Nintendo Labo. That's what your
Labo-
mom.
Labo?
Well, that's what your mom called it.
Labo.
Because she did. Yeah.
Labor?
Yeah. Labo. What the hell would you think? 7 years old. You just saw Labo.
I think if my mom said it when I was 7 years old, she'd probably be laughing that people were paying $80 for cardboard too.
I know.
Even then.
Okay, so with exchange rate, it'd probably be like $50, you know? Or like inflation throughout the years.
That's
would
how they
probably be
keep the
around
kid
there.
market in there. That's how they keep the kids.
But some of it is actually pretty impressive with like what the Joy-Con can do and like the system as a whole. I mean,
Kind of explain it a little bit.
There you go, Nintendo. I don't even know if I can. So you get this pack.
Super loud. Turn your...
Yeah, we're just gonna play the theme song.
Yeah,
so you get this
Nintendo, yeah.
pack, and it's basically like these compartmentalized pieces of cardboard that you put together with set instructions on your Switch, and you build like anything from a robot backpack to like keyboards,
Piano, yeah.
playable piano, also like a fishing rod
and play
reel.
games with your... You plug the Switch into it and like kind of...
And there's proprietary games for this, and it's all made out of, I wouldn't call it high industrial cardboard, but it's something like that. I mean,
It's something that should last with
Yeah.
usability.
It's probably recycled material from the trees that died from the nuclear disaster, and they're just shipping them over here.
It's different.
Probably.
It's Nintendo thinking definitely outside of the box.
I don't know why I'm my hands are glowing.
okay, you're 7 though. You didn't answer my question. You're 7 years old and you
Yeah.
see Labo. You can customize it. Labor.
They're making you do hard labor.
Thank you.
Build this.
I mean,
Do you
Answer
need to
the
have a
question.
Switch to have this?
the engineering part of it is awesome.
It's crazy.
It's really encouraging, like kids
Look,
with
I have
like,
a
creative
backpack.
minds and kids who like to make robots or like electronics and stuff. It's like that thing's pretty sweet. I mean, he made that whole backpack and virtual reality headset, and they're fishing, and
That's crazy.
I don't know. At least
That's
kids
pretty
aren't just playing video games anymore. It's
See,
kind
like
of-
that fishing where he had it on the ground and he was like reeling up. I imagine some little girl having that fishing rod and like yanking it and then the screen flying out.
Some little girl. I imagine me doing that if I was using it.
Well, I'm just saying, like in the commercial, for like a stereotype. Like,
So do you have to have a Switch to use it?
I think so. Oh yeah, I
You
know
do?
the pizza.
Okay.
I just checked it 2 minutes ago.
It's been longer than 2 minutes, but
Okay.
I think it's longer than you think. You never know. That oven is pretty quick.
Yeah, so they released one. They released two
No.
on 420. The variety kit has all the little mini games like the piano and the fishing and.
Yeah, there's a $70
That's
version.
70.
Oh,
And
so
then
it has all of those in
The
there?
robot kit is all by itself. That's one with the big backpack and the headset. That's the $80.
You probably can only be like 5 feet to do that, though. Like, they're
So-
going to let you do it as an adult. So you guys are all screwed. You ain't going to be able to buy your Labo kits.
Oh look, Jake, Bill Nye likes to play it.
Oh, good. Then I'm buying it for sure.
Let me get that off the screen for you there.
I wonder if he knows as much about it as he thinks he does. Anyway,
Daryl, what do you think about Labo? What do you think about pizza?
it's there. I don't know. It's a pretty cool idea. I mean, the engineering behind it, like I said, is pretty cool.
They're trying to think outside. They're getting in a different market. They want to get to like the
why don't-
creative.
Okay, here's my question about Nintendo, Daryl. This is what I have a problem with Nintendo, as I can hear the birds chirping.
I
That's
know.
awesome.
Yeah.
Spring
Welcome
is
to
here.
Chirpcast.
Why do they not take the energy they took to making this and put it into new games?
I don't mean to,
They want to expand.
break YouTube copyright or anything, but money, money, money.
I don't think you'll break anything.
Yeah. Is there that much more? Isn't there more money in like creating
Think
a new?
about the manufacturing costs. Your engineering and everything else alone is where you're going to spend all your money. Your R&D.
Right, but
Let's say your R&D is going to sink you the most to build all those pieces.
To figure out how to build this. And
You've already
assemble
sold the
it.
console. You're going to literally sell them cardboard for $80 with an application, a software application.
right, but wouldn't they make more money
If they
like
paired with-
coming out with like a new Metroid game? Wouldn't they sell more?
That's a niche title at this point. I mean, it is, but it isn't. They already are.
These times they are.
There was a
changing.
last E3. There was a Metroid Prime 4 teaser where it just had a logo and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you so much, and thank you, Cyberbots, for sticking around. We actually are over our break limit, so we're gonna take a quick one. And
Your break limit.
We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Welcome back, Cyberbots.
Welcome back.
Here we are. Have you guys been watching anything? That's kind of all I really have having time to do. I don't really have energy for gaming lately because of the jet lag.
Of course not. I got PUBG. Why would you?
Well, for the weekend you have
Yeah,
PUBG.
that's true.
Not
I'm just
anymore.
kidding. I'm just
you
kidding.
have to buy
I'm just
it.
kidding.
You have to buy it. You should buy it.
Eventually.
We started the show on AMC. I guess it's kind of like I heard from somebody that it's kind of what's they're hoping is the replacement for Walking Dead as a franchise.
It looks like Master and Commander with Russell Crowe.
Kind of, yeah. It's
Okay.
that same kind of area. It's like 19th century explorers you're trying to find.
So the Night King comes in on the dragon this time, but there's... Okay, no, I'm just getting it
Basically.
confused. No, carry on. It looks very Game of Thronesy, so you want to... Based on true events. Wow, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either. I know it's based off of a book, but I thought it was fiction.
There's a cat.
That's the way the cats used to be
Our
made.
listening audience has no idea what the hell we're talking about.
We're watching a trailer for the show I was trying to describe until I got interrupted. It's called The Terror on AMC.
The Terror or the Tear?
Terror. It's the name of a ship, one of these 3 ships that are basically ice-breaking ships trying to find passage through the Arctic Circle. And I only watched the first episode, which is like an hour and a half. It's basically the first 2 episodes, and which is what you're basically seeing here. And they get run ashore. Basically, they get pushed up by the ice because they can't get through as fast as the ice builds up behind them. So they basically get adrift, and they got to wait for the summer months.
So the show just came out this year.
Yeah, it's in running. I think it's on like maybe its 5th episode or so.
And it's on AMC?
It is on AMC.
Okay.
Like I said, they're trying to make it be like the new horror show.
I see a lot of actors that I recognize, but I don't know the names
The
of.
only guy I recognize in this show is the player who plays Edmure Tully on Game of Thrones.
Edmund Tully.
Edmund Tully. I can't remember. He's in here.
Oh, that is him. That's right. Yeah.
That's the only
Well,
guy.
you have-
this
you have
scene where they
Mance.
drop this dude.
Dude, you have Mance Raider.
Raider?
From... There he is.
Oh
That's
yeah,
Mance.
that is
Yeah,
Mance.
that is
That's
him, yeah.
right. That's
Yeah,
where
Game
the
of Thrones
dude was
people.
from. There's
Yeah, Tully.
Tully. That scene where they put this dude in like this like big like BioShock deep sea outfit, and they like plunge him down to the propeller to like push out some ice, and he's like in this the scene before they had this guy like fall in the sea and die because I mean shit, you get hypothermia in probably 10 seconds up there, so they lower this dude in there to like take the ice off the propeller, and it's just the whole scene's just nuts. It's super intense. It's a good show. I just started it, but maybe if anybody wants to watch it in tandem with us, I think we can start kind of going
A
quick
dialogue.
forward.
I can't keep track of when it's stuff's on regular TV. I just watch sports on regular TV.
Now, you want to know what I just started?
What did you just started?
420. God of War.
Oh, I was about to say you
Oh,
just
yeah,
started
yeah,
that.
Well, I did. Well, yeah, I would say I did.
No, I'm
Started
saying-
this last Friday.
Never
Today
mind.
is Sunday, so when you're hearing this, will probably be tomorrow. So
I would imagine.
we have a
so.
quick turnover here at Cyber Lunch.
We do.
We
We do what we can do.
Exactly.
We do.
God of War. If you don't have a PlayStation and you have some money laying around, go out and buy a PlayStation and do yourself a favor and buy this game. That's what I have to say about it.
It's beautiful. I gotta say that.
Jake, Justin, and myself, I've played about 7 hours, and you two played about the first hour or so, I'd say.
Yeah,
that's what I
45
got.
minutes. Yeah, probably.
It was like a really good stopping point where we stopped.
Yeah, you were very vehement about that decision.
Yes.
This seems like a good stopping point.
The character models look ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
all I got.
One of the best ever.
There's like so much texture.
Everything.
Like I said, it makes me excited for Last of Us because when that comes out, holy mackerel!
This game, thematically and gameplay wise, you're having a crossbreed with Kratos, like a Last of Us, Dark Souls mix,
Tomb
which I
Raider.
guess is generalizing, and Tomb Raider in some respects.
Yeah, I got that Tomb Raider vibe too.
Just
especially the newer the
just like the
franchise.
view that you're using, you know.
That action camera view kind of.
And just to reiterate, it's one cut. We said that 2 weeks ago, where it's just one continuous cut. But that's kind of a rare thing to see in games. I mean, to have the whole game
People have gotten
looks...
pretty good at doing it a lot in transition, but
They have
not the whole game.
They have. But the thing about cutscenes, and I remember back in the day on PlayStation and everything else like that, when you went to a cutscene, there was a load, and it looked significantly better than the gameplay.
Yeah. Now
Especially on like Final Fantasy games.
it's
Like
indistinguishable.
when I saw
here.
Final Fantasy VIII for the first time, I'm just like, okay, well, we're done. That's it. I'm not going to see anything better. You know what I mean? This, so far, right now, until they come out with the next iteration of whatever console they're deeming to be the, most powerful console, is probably one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen in my entire life. Lighting-wise, textures, the whole gambit.
Yeah, I haven't seen it on 4K yet, but even on my TV, it looks really, really, really good.
If you're not a fan of like a brawler, third-person brawler type of game, I guess it could get a tad repetitive at points. Go ahead.
In your travels of 7 hours of this gameplay, in terms of the difficulty, is it more God of War classic difficult or God of War 3, Dark Souls difficult?
I would say if you play on normal, it's just God of War. I mean, the normal mode was relatively difficult. Like, you had to kind of be on your game. And I'm playing normal, and I don't know what you chose to play through your little playthrough.
Yep, I chose normal.
You seem to have a better time with it. I guess I'm just not as seasoned at those type of games. Like, I've died multiple times trying to figure out
the controls. Yeah, it wasn't
What
bad.
do you think, Jake?
I liked it. It was beautiful.
How was that boss? Was it difficult? Was it...
No.
No?
Well, yes, but...
Don't want to spoil too much.
What I want to do...
Obviously, there's going to be roadblocks in your way.
Well, when you're done eventually with it, that's something I would like to play through.
I know.
And because I could get into it. I really like
fun.
cinematic games.
I mean, if you don't mind a little bit of gore.
I heard it's about 40 hours. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a mature rated title, and if you've ever played a God of War game, you already know what you're getting yourself into.
Just,
you truly do.
Just write it out so your mom doesn't
There's
see
no
it.
nudity in this one.
Not yet.
That's what I heard. Somebody asked
That's
that
in all the
question.
DLC.
Like, I'm a kid. Can I play this? Because I know they had nudity in before. And
That was
they're like,
basically
no, you
my
don't have to worry
parents.
That's a whole other
about it.
argument.
Look at that. It's freaking awesome, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
this is only displayed on a 1080.
Yeah, I know,
TV.
but still,
That was my next
You should
question.
actually turn this off because it's like giving away stuff that
Darrell,
we don't want to see yet.
I know you've had adventures in 4K. Have you had a chance to play this in 4K yet?
I have not. Tomorrow night, as I upload the episode, I will be checking it out in 4K.
And you have figured out your 4K TV
Yep,
dilemma?
I have that all figured out. You had to. I already said it last week. If you listened, thanks a lot for listening.
I was on vacation and
Yeah,
I had a
you were too
phone
busy.
and it was broken. And I had a Gallant, so give
I
me
wish
some sympathy.
I wish I had that excuse. I just had a Gallant and a broken phone. I'm sorry I couldn't get back to you.
I'm worried
It's like,
about what
that
I got
sounds like a
here.
bunch of horse shit. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's all fine. Get the game. Hands down. One of the best games I've played in a long time. But it's 10 out of 10 for a reason, people. A lot of times
saw
when people
that.
say that, they overhype it.
I withhold my judgment. I will let you know what I think about it when I'm
Usually
done.
they reserve that for Nintendo games. So.
Well, I saw you do this face
Well, it
a
looks,
few times.
I mean, it
where-
looks gorgeous.
Where you're just like, okay, you're climbing that ladder
Just
to
that
be like, holy
satisfied
shit.
grin kinda,
yeah, it's just like, okay,
okay.
like
I
that's
wanna-
that's pretty cool.
I want to
Like,
see when I get deeper into the combat. I want to see how that goes.
Oh, dude, it's kind of like a fighting game where it's just a little bit more to it each time. Like you hold the shield and you press the heavy attack and you slam down on the ground. And
you get that rhythm going.
Yeah, pretty much. So you can combo attacks and.
It looks like I said. It's one of those system sellers. If you showed that to somebody that didn't have a console yet, that would sell the system, right?
100%. And Jake, I admire what you said while you were playing through it. Is that this makes you even more excited for The Last of Us Part 2?
Yep, super excited because
If you're a fan of The Last of Us,
And why do you say that?
because Naughty Dog takes a step even above Santa Monica, Sony Santa Monica. Naughty Dog really, they've been working on it since
They play off one another, kind of. You'd say.
Yes, what was Sony's backing, but Naughty Dog is very meticulous on their detail too, and I'm excited to see how that goes. And plus, I love Last of Us. Is one of my favorite
Well,
games.
The Last of Us 2, the trailer that was at the Sony press conference in France, Paris Game Weeks. That's
Yep,
what it was.
I think so.
We mentioned that a long time ago. I think that was back in like December or November. But they showed a launch trailer, at least some gameplay.
Yeah.
And some chick got her arm brutally beaten in with a hammer or something
Yeah, it
like
was
that.
brutal.
Jeez.
It's a brutal
Like
game.
she clip her wings, and they showed it, and everybody was like appalled and like discussing like this catered nothing to the original trailer or to the original like plot of the game and blah blah blah. And it's just like, well, it's definitely setting a precedent for what you're gonna be in for when you play this game.
I got 3 words for you: suck it up, and just play it.
It's rated M for a reason.
Yep, that's one of the best stories in a game I've ever played in my life. The first
I mean,
one.
if you say it's overdone and it's The Last of Us and you played like they're only gonna up it. It's just like the Saw series. They have to keep people interested.
Well, it has to
You
keep
have to keep upping the ante each
The
time,
brut-
each iteration.
The brutality is what kept you in that world. It kept it grounded. It wasn't like farcical or anything. It was brutal, like what it would really be like. So, I mean, I love it. I could go on and on about The Last of Us. It's one of those games you only can play once in your lifetime. Like you only
It's
come
a
across
heavy
it.
experience.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It
like
really
watching
is.
a whole show season, like something heavy over again. You're like, I don't know if I can do that again, man.
A lot of stress, but a good way, in a good way. Like you really invested. I was
Emotional,
really
almost.
invested. Yeah, I haven't been invested in a character and characters in a game for a long time. That was one that
It's like reading a
sucked
good
me.
book too.
That's the way God of War is. Like I really don't have much like care or want for Kratos. I mean, I know what he's done in prior iterations of this series.
Yeah, we talked about anti-heroes before. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
There.
he's one of the top ones, especially how he treats Atreus throughout his story. But it's awesome how this is not a fetch quest game. You are not having to protect Atreus the entire time. He will guide and help you.
His son.
Yes, his son. Yeah, I won't
Yeah,
give away
he,
anything else.
He
But all
held
I'm
his own in
saying,
the little that we saw.
PlayStation 4s are not that much money right now. I want to say $250 around there. If you can swing it, pick it up. I know the PS4 Pro bundle is only $399 with the game, and it looks sick. We talked about it a few weeks ago, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue playing it. I'm about 10% through it. I really liked it.
How many hours is it?
I heard 30 to 40.
Yeah,
I was about to
it's
say,
really
it's
long.
about 40. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll be interested once you're done. I'll give you my opinion. If you let me play it, I'll go through it.
One last anecdote I'd like to talk about, or at least mention before we move on, is I saw this meme on Facebook where it said, "Can't wait for God of War," and it had God of War. It was like an exclusives thing, like can't wait to play God of War on like Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, and all the other ones were black.
Yeah, because it was only.
It's like haha,
PlayStation.
like all the PlayStation like gurus are out there trying to make.
Oh yeah, it's like a 4-panel. I remember seeing.
Yeah.
that.
Somebody from
Yeah.
IGN did that, and they had to freaking apologize. Like, come on. It's
They're
stupid.
a little. I mean, I get that they can be dumb and they say dumb things, but I feel like people are kind of hard on them.
Well, dude,
For the
it's-
most part.
the truth
It's a
though,
game, like,
they're-
calm
Sony's
down.
major exclusives kick everybody's ass. There's no doubt about it. It walks all over anybody else's exclusives, except for Zelda.
Oh yeah, in Mario too.
Yeah,
You
but
could say
I mean,
the
like,
same for Mario, dude.
Yeah, and Xbox doesn't have it. That's their problem right now. They just don't. So, you grow a sense
Maybe
of humor.
they like exhausted all their money on the R&D for the X. And then like double down on Sea of Thieves because it's going to be like a wide multiplayer game.
Something else is going on there because they got rid of a bunch of exclusives. That
You
were
know what it
coming,
is?
So
What is it, Darrell?
Illuminati.
probably
It's probably what it is.
they just don't want us to play that.
90%.
Play the games.
Oh, look at that. Hog of War.
I saw this one. This is one of my new favorite memes. Have you seen this with the Eric Andre shooting the dude on the couch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw this God of War meme earlier.
Kratos' family. Kratos is shooting his family. And then underneath it says, Kratos with an angry face. Ares will pay for this.
I was trying to find that one that you said, but you know,
Boy.
boy.
All
Well-
right, you want to move right on along down this windy
Let's talk about some music for a little while.
we don't talk about music enough on here, I
No.
don't think. And I listen to Spotify constantly.
You're the music guy, dude.
I am not
You
the music guy.
Yes, you are. You've
No,
been
I'm
in
not.
bands. You own instruments. You like to sing.
It's a facade. I hate to tell you. What? It's fine. It's all fine.
It's like you're like telling me you're not Santa Claus.
It's shh. The real one might hear you. I'm not Santa Claus
So what kind
yet.
of music do you want to talk about? Will you
We
get
want to
there?
talk. Well, who sent that? You did.
I did.
Jake
you
did.
did. Jake
Yes.
did.
This is a
Good topic. Topic of
Thank
the
you.
show.
Yeah, I like that
Top of the
Thank you,
show.
thank you. Yep.
which
I
is
want to talk
terrible.
about our top 5
Yep.
guilty pleasure songs.
No, a lot of I want to preface this. Most of the guilty pleasure songs on this list, you will find at a wedding. You'll find at least one in each of our selections at a wedding.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Do you mind if I unplug from here so I can keep my list secret?
Absolutely, go ahead. Jake, since this is your topic of the
Yes.
hour,
Okay. Yes.
I would like you to head it off.
All right. So this song, I remember I was talking to you, Darrell, earlier about this. I remember being on the school bus. It was 10th grade, I believe, or 11th grade. I didn't have my license yet.
Get
And
up
I
in
was-
that mic.
I was listening to my Walkman, to tape deck, and I recorded this song off of the radio when it played because they played it so often. But it always stuck with me, and
Because I got high from Afro Man.
no, no, it's
Oh man, I gotta change my list.
1992
Wagga wagga.
Blind Melon self-titled album with No Rain, and No Rain is one of my guilty pleasure songs.
You know what?
I love that song, and I will sing it out loud in my car by myself.
Why don't you sing a little bit out loud right now?
No, because
I'm actually going to make a list of all of our picks, and I will make a playlist and then post it on our website.
I like that idea.
yeah, that's a good idea.
From
And I
Spotify.
encourage
If you have Spotify.
I encourage people to
If you have Spotify.
I encourage people to go out and look up most of these songs because unless Darrell throws in cattle decapitation songs, it's going to be all right. So.
Thank you. I did not, because I did not want to be typical Darrell.
That is
I tried to step out of my Darrell box, okay?
Get out of your box and into my care.
Get out of your box.
Oh my God!
Out
Are
of
you
my
shush?
box.
And into my care.
You guys are entertained very easily.
Jake, you're
That's
up.
all I gotta say. No, that I said it already. So
Swing
No
and a
Rain.
miss.
That's mine. 1992's No Rain by Blind Melon. I love that song.
I'm trying to get it. Come on, Jake.
What? Don't
You
get
can
us.
hear it. You
Don't
can hear it. Sing along.
don't get us.
No, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not
we'll
saying
get
it loud enough.
MDA.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
No, we're all gonna get it's all over.
It's 9:00.
Oh my god.
Jeez, you guys. All right.
Oh no, I
Darrell,
gotta work in 7 hours.
who's next? Darrell, Justin. Who's next?
I will go. My first is actually from a movie, which is a great movie. Is it Batman Beyond or Forever? That Kiss from a Rose. July 1994, re-released in 95, included on the Batman Forever film soundtrack. Kiss from a Rose seal.
That was a Val Kilmer one, right?
Every time I go to a bar, I always try to play that song. Like, I will waste money playing that song at a bar.
I think I'm gonna make people do this.
Yes. Everybody's going to join in with me. It's going to be that song and the song right after. It's going to be like...
I'm pretty sure I remember playing it on the jukebox at my groom's dinner at that little
Oh, yeah.
bowling alley.
And then Master of Puppets. Or Rain and Blood, because I just like to jostle everyone and make,
Oh, just throw them off.
Yep.
Okay.
Be like, ba-da-da. That's all I can do. But we don't want to get copywritten. Are we going to do all 5 in a row here? Or
No,
we're just gonna
go one
pass
by
them
one.
around?
Jake wants to do one at
Pay
a time.
attention.
Boom.
Pay attention in the
I'm
beginning.
not. I'm having fun. It's fine.
Show.
It's fine. It's
Pre-show.
My first one is "Don't Dream It's Over" by Crowded House.
How's this
Come
go?
on. Don't dream it's
Oh.
over.
Hey now, hey now. In
You
the
know, that's-
world.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's my jam, man.
Yeah, that's a great
I
song.
thought you were going to
That's
say...
really good.
Well, it reminds me of Mr. Big. So,
Mr. Big.
yeah.
What's that?
Hold on, little girl. Tell me
I will be
what
selling
he's...
Dude,
CDs after
come
the
on,
show
little
outside.
girl.
No, you can't sing it. We can't sing any of this. It's the internet. They're going to get us.
Oh,
and they're
don't
going to
go
lock us
there.
away
No, we
forever.
can sing it. So,
No,
Jake,
we can't.
we're back to you then, Jacob.
If Conan can't
Already?
sing it... we
That's a
can't
great
sing
one,
it,
though,
'cause
Justin.
We're just as
I
big.
really love that song. That's a very, very good song, Justin.
It's kind of one of those songs you're like, yeah, it's a good, but it's kind of like, I don't know.
Nice, Darrell. Settle down
I'm
over there.
okay.
Calm down.
He
All
has
right,
had
who's
like
up next?
8 beers.
Me, my number 2. Can you get... well, no, let's not guess yet.
No, we're not
We'll
guessing.
not guess yet. I just lost my Wikipedia search, so that's great. Oh, here it is. 1989, the single came out by a new wave band called the B-52s, and it was called Love Shack.
Oh,
And I
man.
freaking love that song, and I
That
don't
is a
care.
good song.
And I don't care.
It's another one where it's like, yeah, it's kind of out there, but it's a good song.
I bought me a Chrysler. It seats about 20.
So you basically like any B-52 song because they all sound the same.
Pretty much, they do. But Love Shack is great. And I
that's
just love
the
the
best
beat.
one.
And I like the music of it. I like everything about it. It's just a great
It's
song.
fun.
So
Yeah, it
so
makes you
far,
feel good.
everything that we've said can be played at a wedding.
So far. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Justin, go ahead.
No, it's your turn,
Daryl,
Darrell.
it's your
It
turn.
is
We
my
gotta
turn.
go- we
Thank you
gotta
so
go in
much.
order.
This song, it was very popular at Skatelands across the places that I've frequented. It was released in 2003, and it is Blue from Eiffel 65.
Oh, that's a good one. That is your jam. That's your jam, man.
Yo, listen up.
Listen.
We're not going to sing it.
Here's the story.
I ended up buying that. I ended up buying that album just for that song. And
On
ended
what?
up- on CD.
Okay. So it was
Beta,
in
I bought it
cassette?
on Betamax.
I don't know. You could have got that CD on or that album on cassette.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
Leave me alone.
I know, it's fine. It's fine. Loved it. I love skating to it. Still, when it comes on, I'm like, okay, we're doing this. Everybody in the car, we're doing this. I'm sorry, but
I make you turn it off.
no.
No.
You never touch my radio.
I do.
Ever.
I have. When you're not looking. I lick my fingers first, too.
Justin, you are up.
1976's Electric Light Orchestra's Living Thing.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love. Sorry.
Living thing.
It's a terrible thing to
Stop.
do. I love ELO. They're one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah, man. I want to see them.
They're
Anything
okay.
ELO's great.
They're
They're
okay.
getting pretty old, man. They're
nothing-
okay. Shut up.
They're okay.
I could do like an hour and a
At
half show.
most.
Like at the state fair or
Oh, yeah.
something.
Yeah,
like with
He's getting pretty old though, man.
ELO and REO. Oh, that sounds like a sick show, man. Bring it
That
on.
would be a
the
good
old
one.
guys.
I would do it.
I've seen REO before.
I saw REO at the state fair. That was pretty cool.
State Fair, I think.
With Styx
Styx is awesome.
and 38 Special. That was a great
Dude,
show.
State Fair this year. 311 Offspring.
Hey, let's stay on track.
Okay.
We're kind of running out of time here.
My third pick
Yep.
is 1993 again. Little band called Aerosmith. A little song called "Living on the Edge."
Ugh, I'm not an Aerosmith
Living on
fan.
the edge, you can't help yourself from falling.
I think you're kind of a load on this one. I'm sorry.
I don't care. That's what it's
This would
about.
this would not
It's all about
this
guilty
would not
pleasures.
be at a wedding.
It's my guilty. Right.
If you're at a trashy wedding.
I don't know. So it's probably late at night when people are like cleaning up.
Yeah,
That's
after-
what-
Oh yeah.
No, after Grandma goes home, you know.
My
if it's
turn.
Like,
But wait, I want to tell you specifically why I like that song.
Nope.
I was in Wyoming when
Yeah.
I was in my teens
Lucky.
with family. We were camping up in the woods, and I was walking out in the middle of the woods by myself in the mountains, like way up there, and pitch black with the stars, like just shining like crazy above it. And I played that song over and over and over.
Stars.
There was something epic about it at that time when it came out, and it was like
just
grand.
fit the situation.
Ooh, it was grand open. Us with these mics, but that's my number 3 pick. Aerosmith, "Living on the Edge."
And these are in no particular
No, not necessarily.
deal consequence.
No.
Well, my third is a little band called Ace of Base.
Oh.
This song came out
Hell yeah.
in 1992, and it's All That She Wants.
Is another baby.
Now they had another hit on that was The Sign, but personally I
That's
like
a great album.
I like All That She Wants more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that she wants. What's the other one? Sign.
Is
I
another
saw the
copyright.
sign.
Yeah. Copyright,
dude.
copyright.
They
I'm
were
gonna have to
bomb.
block all this out.
They
No,
were,
you
no,
No, you don't.
no, those are good. Yeah, man, 90s had some good tunes. So my next one up is Going Down for Real by Flo Rida. It's a recent
Oh,
song.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It's
no.
going down. I that's my jam, man. I hear it get on, and I'm just like, yeah. The trumpets, the doo 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 doo, whatever they sample that from, yeah. That's a guilty pleasure for me. That's my standalone. I don't know. That's my jam.
I don't know about
And
that.
the crowd goes wild.
There's another wedding song though. I definitely heard that at weddings.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Jock jams. That's a good guilty pleasure.
Oh, I
There you
used to
go.
listen to all those, dude. Don't
Oh,
even
man,
get.
I wore
don't
mine
even-
out.
Oh yeah, me too. All right, Jake.
Number
Boom.
4. I
Number
don't know.
four.
A lot of people like this song, but this is one of those ones that gives me the feels when I
Okay,
hear this song.
I love the
Well, these are
feels.
supposed to be guilty pleasure songs. A song that gives you the feels.
Well, but it's guilty pleasure because I sing it out loud. I feel like
Guilty
that's my
pleasure
guilty pleasure.
because of the feels.
oh, okay.
Thank you.
It's off their best-selling album, Crazy World, in 1990. Little band called the Scorpions,
Oh yeah.
and a song called "Wind of Change." It gives me the feels, makes me want to cry every single time I hear it.
Which one is that?
I thought on the winds of change.
No, that's not how it goes. But it's that probably
For
what.
copyright purposes.
Yeah, for copyright. On the winds of change. It's like that. It's that song. You'll know it if you heard that song. Everybody would know it.
Everyone knows that song.
But that's one of my guilty pleasures.
My turn. Boom. This one is famous for its meme status on YouTube. It is Rick Astley's
Never gonna give.
Never
you
Gonna Give You
up.
Up, a British
I don't
singer and
think you can get
songwriter.
sued for this.
July 27th, 1987.
That is a good guilty pleasure.
87, huh? I remember that video when it came out.
Oh.
Strangers to love.
Yeah, man, he kind of killed it though. It's just
He sounds like Aaron Neville.
that's probably what he's trying to get. He'd probably be like, "Wow, thank you."
Okay. I think that's actually my fifth one, to be honest. I did have an honorable mention. I can
That's
get.
not your fifth one. That's your fourth one.
No,
Okay.
you should have another one. I have two.
Oh yeah, I've got two more.
There's one more round after this one.
So 6. Okay.
Yeah. No, because I have two more. My next one up is Katy Perry's Dark Horse. I'm sorry. That's my other jam. I'm getting a little bit femmy here.
I don't know that one. So.
Oh, come on, dude. It's
No.
got a sick beat.
How's
You
it
would
go?
know it if you... I'm
How's
not
it
going
go?
to sing it.
Beatbox for me.
No.
Have you
know
heard
this?
of-
You know the song, Darrell.
Yeah, off the album Circo Inhumanitas.
Darrell at least knows the album it's
Are
from.
you serious? You
no,
know that
he's
album?
not. It's not, probably.
That's a cattle decapitation song.
No. Dude,
Thank
it's got a good beat to... I sound like a basic chick. It's got great beats. It's something I can dance to.
I like your new haircut. That's very
It's
nice.
very old. I need a haircut.
Not you, Katy Perry's.
Oh, no. I don't like that anymore. She looks like Miley Cyrus.
Siley Myris.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Boom.
Yeah.
No, she looks like Draco Malfoy.
Oh, geez, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Jacob.
Nice ads.
What's your last pick?
That's not my last pick. This is my number 4. Or no, my
No,
number 5.
this
But we're
is
doing
number 5.
Yeah, but we're doing a
We might do an honorable
Honorable
mention.
Yeah.
number 5.
Go.
I lost it. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Okay, well,
It's
you
right
can't
here. I
hype
got it.
Okay,
I got it.
you can't hype it though, and then just not play it. Go.
1990.
Boom.
Little band called the Spin Doctors,
Are all these bands little?
and a little band called Two Princes. A little song called Two Princes
A little band called Spin Doctors.
by the Spin Doctors. Not
Because
Little
would
Miss Can't
you-
Be Wrong. I like the Two
Would
Princes
you like to
song.
call me baby?
Would you like to call me baby? Just go
yeah,
ahead.
no,
That's not the song.
You got. Well, I know it sounds pretty good though. Like you're
I
trying.
don't know
not
this
to
one
av-
either. I mean, I probably do,
If
but I
you
can't recall it.
Like to call me baby.
Well, that's
Oh,
what-
I love that song.
Just
yeah.
go ahead now.
That's a
If
perfect
you
wedding song.
No,
too,
don't
by
sing
Darrell.
it. Don't sing it. Don't. We're gonna get shut down.
Marry- want to get fucking sued. Oh.
Yep. That's one of my other ones.
One of my all-time favorite classical artists was Mozart Amadeus.
Amadeus.
So my pick is, as Jake just sang, Falco, Rock Me Amadeus.
Fuck yeah, I love that song.
That's a
Me
pretty
Amadeus.
good guilty pleasure song there. Oh man, you don't hear that song that often.
Hatten schlugen den Ertrag,
I'm sorry.
doch ihn
Ja.
liebten alle Frauen.
Says you.
Und jede rief, come and rock me Amadeus.
Are they like German or something?
I'm trying my best.
No way. No way. Oh. I got it.
Is that
Apparently.
him?
By Wolfgang. Yeah, Wolfgang back from the dead. Jake, I've come here and I'm here with my best friend Vincent Price.
What are you talking about?
We're here conducting concertos for the German governor.
Concertos. That's from Peter and the Wolf. Thank you very much.
Yes, it is.
Justin.
Can I get my other pick out of the way?
Yeah, sure.
Since you're on me, since the limelight's on me. The last
When
one.
is it not, Daryl?
Honorable mention.
It's all about you, buddy.
Thank you. Well, I am an only child. The last the last honorable mention is
Your only honorable mention.
Alphaville,
I don't know this.
Forever Young.
Forever young. I wanna be
The song reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite.
forever young.
I wanna be forever young. I wanna be forever young. Thank you. No one really cares. I just like,
I like
to
that
dance.
song.
No, it's a great song.
Reminds me of prom.
It reminds
prom
me of
song.
like Napoleon
it was-
dancing with Deb.
Yeah, that's because it was in prom and Napoleon Dynamite.
Is that what it was from? Okay.
Yeah, man. No, that's a great song though too, man.
No.
It's up there with like Toto's Africa.
How does that go again?
It come from the land down under.
No. That's a. Dude, shut up, Daryl.
I don't know who I'm gonna hit here. I'm interested to kind of see Daryl's way because I don't.
Boom.
Do you know
Baby.
Daryl's way?
Do you know Daryl's way, Daryl?
Do you know Daryl's way?
She smells so nice.
This is this.
Dude, that thing still cracks me up. Man.
Don't. I don't want to cut this part out. We do not want that kind of publicity.
Oh, we don't go low.
I don't.
Lower
I think
than
we
you
can
know?
say whatever the hell we want. Who's complaining?
Back in 2004,
Oh
Good
God, you're
way.
2000 babies.
everybody was like putting their hair to the side and getting really feely with their
Let me
music.
guess. My Chemical Romance, Helena.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. But just talking about the haircut alone. Because long ago, just like the...
Thanks for taking it off my shoulders.
You're welcome.
Every time I hear that song, I'm just like, yes. But I hate them. And there's not many songs of theirs I really like.
My...
But that first album, I think, was a pretty good one.
Is that like Good Charlotte?
Yeah,
More emo. Definitely more
They
emo.
were pretty more emo, especially if you watch their music.
More
gonna
emo
hate-
than Good Charlotte?
You're gonna hate this, but the Black Flag to me is like a new version of Queen, as far as guitar tones and structure of songs, where it sounds more like
Black what?
the Black Parade,
Oh, Parade.
album.
I think it said
the whole
Flag.
no, not the song.
The whole album.
album. Like that album is actually pretty badass for a rock album.
Well,
you
is.
can
It's-
hate me
it's
for saying that.
It's
but,
conceptual. It's about like sickness and death and dying and cancer.
but
and
no,
shit.
but
it's
it's
interesting.
It's actually like a good.
Fucking sign
album.
me up then. I got to hear this.
Dude,
stuff.
I listened to that album a lot when my grandpa had cancer. and
Okay,
it
okay.
was-
Well,
it
see, I just explained that. Then
it-
I don't look like an asshole.
No, I'm not saying that.
shortly after.
I'm just saying no. And it was I kind of felt the same way about it. Yeah.
Well, there are some sadder songs, but I'm talking about like Mama is awesome. I'm talking about like Disenchanted. I'm talking about like the opening song where it literally sounds like you're listening to a play.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're
And
very
like,
dramatic.
and as far as like some of the guitar tones that they had, it definitely was reminiscent of Queen. And I'm sure I'm gonna get bashed for that, but that's
guess
why
I
I
can see
like
what
that
you're
album.
saying, I guess.
I listened to that album and then I stopped. But that album alone,
that was
like,
the last good one. Yeah, I didn't really listen beyond anything else. I was like, I'm done.
But that album alone, like I can still put on and go from front to back, and that whole thing's a guilty pleasure.
album like that for me is Chevelle's first album.
That's not
know-
that's not like a huge guilty pleasure thing.
No,
Because
I'm not
that's just
saying
a-
that. I'm just
okay.
saying it just brought up an album that I can go front to back.
Is that that was a good one, their first one.
I got my
Couple.
guilty pleasures, and it's a tie between "You're a Tourist" by Justin.
Who was that? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I just went blank, and I didn't write it down. It's Death Cab for Cutie.
Yes.
"You're a Tourist." I love that song. I play it over and over and over and over and over, but they're considered kind of a...
I thought you were gonna say Coldplay.
No, but what I am going to say, my number one... Actually, this should have been my number one, is "Wicked Games" by Chris Isaac.
Oh, that's a good song.
That's
though,
one of my
man.
favorite songs of all time.
That's like a sexy song,
Yes,
man.
but it's sad because
Yeah.
he's talking about he doesn't want to fall in love with this chick because of the wicked game she plays.
Yeah.
And that's
That's a killer song.
Yep. And I'll crank that shit in my
That's
car
a
with the
doing it song.
with the windows up, of course, but I'll crank that. If I was with Darrell, I'd be singing at the top of my lungs with the windows down. I know that for sure. He gets that out of me.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Darrell?
I have nothing. Go ahead and do your Omega.
All right, so my
Statement.
guilty pleasure that when it comes to music, and this is just the way I was raised.
Do
it's
it.
the same thing with being a Packer fan,
Oh, Jesus.
but
You like Spotted Cow.
no,
Okay,
I
next
gotta say
topic.
that Van Hagar over David Lee Roth.
You're crazy.
Yes,
You're crazy.
You
discuss.
There's nothing to discuss.
I thought you. I thought at
that's
first
wong.
you said.
I like saying this, and I like telling
I
people I,
thought-
haven't
no,
seen
no,
Field
no,
of
no.
Dreams, and just watching their face, and just like,
I'm more qualified to talk about this.
Just
than
can I say
all
one
of you.
thing? When he said discuss, I thought he said disgust because that's what I felt. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
me too. I felt sick to my stomach. One of the very first music videos I ever saw in my life, Justin, was exposed to from being a private school kid. I got invited over to my buddy's house, and he had MTV, and I saw California Girls.
yeah, but you don't even like California. It's nothing but
by
homeless people and poop.
Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen, and Mr. David Lee Roth.
David Lee
and there
shit.
is no, like, I'm not saying that the Van Halen or the Van Hagar was not bad because it was good, but it is not. It is not the crazy coked out, drinking off your ass, lead guitarist and Hot for Teacher. And
I'll give you
all
Hot
of
for
those things,
Teacher.
there is no entrance to a song pretty much that's better
No,
than
yeah,
that.
I can't agree with that.
And that's just one of those things.
Disagree with
that
that.
has a sound of the age it was in. Van Hagar was like, oh, this is the guys after. It's like AC/DC after Bonham died.
Well,
So
yeah.
who's better there?
I'm sorry.
That's a really good analogy. I never thought of that one.
Bonham was from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, but but he was also the brother. No,
No,
yeah, it
he's
was
talking about Bon Scott.
Bon Scott. That's what I meant.
Yeah, you said Bonham.
You know who I meant?
I'm trying to clarify because we're on record here.
Okay,
Yeah, people are
Yeah.
listening. Make
Bon
sure
Scott.
we aren't doing copyright infringement.
it's the same thing. It's like I can like
Just
them both,
checks-
but Bon Scott's
checks-
better than
checks and balances. That's
the
it.
other dude.
Okay, are we finale on this topic? Because I have a hot, steaming secret question.
Okay,
Go for it.
Okay, you're really gonna like this one. There's actually two parts, two answers I need from you from this question. Say you're a really great person, but for whatever reason you were damned to hell. You would not be tortured or burned forever, but however, you would be stuck in a theater to watch what movie for the rest of eternity?
You want two?
Yeah. One movie where it's like, hey, he like, donated to Goodwill and did other stuff like that. Like one movie where you're like, fuck yeah, this isn't that bad. I'm just stuck here watching this. And then another movie where it's like, yeah, you were kind of an asshole.
Okay, so a good one. I can do this real quick. I want to do this before I forget because they're fresh in my head.
Okay.
Good one. Terminator 2.
Over and over.
Right. Forever. I can watch that forever. 2, when you were like, you were okay, but you're not great, but we'll give you something to enjoy most of the time. Because I can see getting sick. I only watch it every couple of years. Fight Club, which is still my favorite movie of all time.
I thought it was supposed to be like a disappointment movie. That's like two
No,
movies
but what
really
you have
love.
to suffer for the rest of your life.
For the rest of
I
everything.
thought there was supposed to be a punishment somewhere.
Yeah, no. One's like a movie where you're not so bad,
Okay, so Terminator 2.
and then
What's the
one
next
where
one?
it's like your least favorite movie.
My
pretty
least
much.
favorite, Battlefield Earth.
So
Make
you'd
me
have to watch
that shit
Battlefield
over and over and over again.
For all of eternity.
That's my own personal hell.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm haunted from the fact that I actually saw that fucking movie in the first place. Fuck you, John Travolta and Barry Pepper. Kiss my ass.
My hell would be different. It would let me do double features. I would get
What Grindhouse features? Like you do Planet Terror and like Death Proof.
no, I would probably have to say that my reward movie would be Jurassic Park because I would have to suffer. The only movie I've ever fallen asleep to, well, actually, Dude, Where's My Car? I hated that movie with
That
a
was a
seething
really
passion.
bad movie.
Why?
And I
It's
fell
so
asleep,
great.
and I'm just like, oh my god, sweet release, take me.
Yeah.
That or It's Pat the movie. I remember falling asleep when I was like 6 to that. Do you remember It's
Yeah,
Pat?
oh, yeah.
That Saturday Night Live shtick? They made a movie out of that, and I remember I was like 7. 7-year-olds don't even have judgment, and I fell asleep how boring that was.
Uncomfortability.
That was
My initial thought was for me would be A New Hope.
Okay.
yeah. But then you have to watch Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stole one from each other.
I would say I'd rather watch Phantom Menace than I would watch Last Jedi.
My original thought was Laura Croft with Angelina Jolie,
Oh.
like being stuck in a theater forever.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Like
man.
yeah, watching something like terrible like that. Like oh my god, like you have to watch Men in Black forever.
I think I might have.
Oh, dude, I could watch Men in Black forever. That's a great movie.
It would be 3 though. It'd be Men in Black 3.
Oh, that'd be horrible. Or the one with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, that was 2, right?
You like walk up and you see like Men in Black. You're like, all right, I
Yeah,
can
and
do
then
this. And then like
2 comes up.
And the
yeah.
devil goes, that's 3. Ah, shit. I think I came to a revelation. I was just thinking about this while you guys were talking. I think this question that you had for me, Darrell, brought a revelation to me.
yes.
I always thought that Fight Club, I always said, you guys know this, ever since the day one I've known you, Fight Club's my favorite movie.
Yes.
I think it's Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, and that was the first one that came to my mind that I could watch over and over forever. I think it's Terminator 2.
Well, Fight Club's also heavy that you don't want to watch it
I don't
over and
care.
over and over again.
I've seen way worse.
I think for you, wouldn't it be ironic that you pick a horror movie? Because it's like, hey, I mean, I'm here.
I
Yeah.
figured that'd be somebody's punishment movie or something.
You have to do one where the devil gets abused in it over and over. You're like, yeah, I'm watching this one.
No, it's Tenacious D and the
great.
Pick of Destiny. It's like,
Yeah.
you lost.
Or Little Nicky.
There you go, little Nicky.
Oh my god.
Aye.
Nate, take that back. That's my hell movie.
I didn't mind that
Waterboy.
movie. I saw that in the theater.
Really? Mm-hmm. How?
Van Halen, opening song for that. Dum, 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 dum.
What was that?
Van Halen from Little Nicky. He's playing
Oh.
that. Running with the Devil. He's playing in his bedroom with his pitchfork. Anyway.
I think it would be ironic to have like the Muppet Christmas Carol.
I don't mind the Muppets, man. I love the Muppets.
No, but I mean like over and over forever.
There's some people who would like that. There's people who listen to Christmas music a year round. So
Did you say yours, Darrell? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said A New Hope.
Oh, yeah. I'm Phantom Menace.
My other joke was instead of Phantom Menace was like the Wrath of Khan or like Star Trek 3.
dude, Wrath of Khan is
Wrath
good.
of Khan was good. I remember
You
that
liked
from when
it?
I was a kid. Oh, yeah.
Wrath of Khan is the best one out of all the Star Treks.
The old ones, yeah. Search for Spock was pretty good. Well, that was Search for Spock.
That was right after.
Yeah. Because Spock dies, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the next one, Search for Spock.
What's the worst horror movie you can ever think of? To me,
The
personally,
worst horror movie?
is Cabin Fever.
I love
Me
Cabin
personally.
Fever. I like Cabin
I
Fever.
don't like it at all.
I remember my grandpa.
Pancakes, and he starts doing kung fu. At
That
him.
was so weird. I watched that scene again. I remember my grandpa showed me a black and white movie from like the 60s called Night of the Lepus, and it was like about giant rabbits, and they just basically had like rabbits filmed up close, and they'd like have them running over a town, or they'd have like dudes in rabbit suits, and they'd be like fighting with them and stuff, and it was ridiculous.
Any old
That was pretty
Godzilla
bad.
or Gojira movies
Oh,
from Japan, I can't stand them. I hate them.
Kaiju.
I hate them. Except I like Pacific Rim. I'm
Especially
talking
when they got like super
the dudes in
cheesy about like
suits.
Ultraman. And,
Yeah, the dudes.
like,
Yes, the dudes in suits on cords flying through the studio, like Ultraman. Those kind of things.
Or like when like
drives me
Godzilla
crazy.
started riding on his tail
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And
One late night, I was at Walmart, and this was a few years ago, and I came across like 100 sci-fi classics for $10. It was like one of
Oh,
those.
I'm sure they're all good.
One of those giant DVD cases, and they're all in their like separate sleeves.
You can hear them jingling around in there.
And it's like each disc, so it's 50 discs or something like
Oh
that.
my god!
And it had like 2 sides to each disc. It would be a different sci-fi movie. So for a while, when I lived at my cousin's house, I would just start with the first disc and just have it on in the background. Have some
You didn't
weird-
know what it was?
No, I had no idea. I would
didn't
just
label it or anything?
No, well, it did, but I just didn't look.
You just would put it
yeah,
in.
I would just put it in and then flip it every time, and it would just be like I came across some bizarre sci-fi like stuff from the 60s. Like I don't even know.
Never even
honestly
heard about.
But yeah, but a lot of it was the kaiju or kaijus, ajus.
Ajus, yeah.
Aju, bless you.
Yeah, I like that old '60s weird sci-fi. I always remembered, even like Twilight Zone and what was the other one that I liked Twilight Zone back?
Rampage.
No.
You guys gonna
Outer
see that?
Limits.
Outer Limits.
Yeah.
They were if you go back and watch them now,
Oh,
they
dude.
disturb me more than they did when I
Yeah,
was a
there's
kid.
some good things.
There's some
Well,
weird
it's good
ass
storytelling.
shit happening. Yeah.
It's just naturally creepy storytelling.
Actually, I changed my mind. The thing that you want the devil to torture me with, anything Tim and Eric. You give me that freaking movie, I would hate my life.
There
I would
it
hate
is.
it for the rest of my
There it is. There's Jake's
for
penance.
eternity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put that on in mine. Well, I hate that show too.
Hi.
I think I'd rather watch Battlefield. I would rather watch Battlefield Earth than anything from Tim and Eric.
I'm gonna buy you a copy of
I
Battlefield.
take it
Earth.
back, John
Absolutely
Travolta
not.
and Barry Pepper. I'm sorry.
Chef Goldblum. Chef. Jeff Goldblum did an interview with Game Informer, and he
Yep.
was just fantastic.
He was. It was amazing.
He's fantastic in whatever he does.
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm so distracted by my own personal thoughts.
He shakes the interviewer's hand. He's like, ooh, your hands are they're nice and soft. They're like got a perfect texture. He's like, what
So
the
They
hell?
have a good pH balance, he said. I never use Tupperware. For real.
You know it?
No. No, I do. But that's what Jeff Goldblum said in that interview. So, yeah. I'm getting pretty full. Looks like we're kind of rounding down on time. What do you say we get out of here?
Yeah, send us in your guilty pleasure songs. We're gonna make that. You're gonna make a playlist of what we
I
said?
will.
Okay,
so
cool.
we have to all kind of, get together and actually figure out what the hell we're going to do with
You
it.
didn't type it down while you were going?
Me?
No.
Yeah, Justin-
Either one of you. You're sitting in front of computers. I got my cell phone.
That's your fault.
And I can text it to myself, but
Oh, snap. Anyways, guys, thank you for sticking around. We're going to be heading on episode 25 and working on getting...
Woo!
Yeah, 2-5.
We
We've
should
had...
eat some snacks again and make noise with the bags.
Yeah, we kind of quit doing that because we didn't want to piss people off.
Andrew.
And, yeah, pretty much Andrew. Maybe we'd have Andrew on sometime.
Maybe.
Or Eric.
if they
Why
had some
not?
friends listen to us so we can get to 100 listeners.
Exactly.
I want to do it.
We're just going to start, posting up in Best Buys and be like, have you heard of Cyber Lunch?
Yep.
Have you heard the word of Cyber
Yeah,
Lunch?
because that's the hot place to get buzz.
I think we should do like a guerrilla tactics marketing campaign where we just put stickers up everywhere or pieces of paper everywhere with just our logo on it.
I remember you saying that
Yeah,
initially.
that's what I originally wanted to do. No phone numbers. Don't put the phone number on the trash. that
Put
we're
Jake's
putting in.
number on there.
Yeah, put Jake's number. There you go. I would like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. That'd be hilarious. That's a great idea.
Like I said, 2-5's coming up. Stick around next week. Not 100% sure what we're going to be getting at, but we'll get at something. My name's Darrell.
I'm Justin.
I'm Jake.
Thank you guys for sticking around.
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
How about them wild?
No idea.
Wild gave up after Parisi got hurt.
I heard they got 0 and 5.
What do you mean?
They got shut out 2 games in a row.
Really?
Yep. Them Wolves. Undefeated at home since 2004.
Stop.